Inside the $120 billion billionaire yacht tier list, we're about to expose floating fortresses that cost more than entire countries' annual budgets. The single most expensive yacht on this list will set you back a staggering $1.5 billion. And it comes with features like a submarine and missile defense systems that sound completely insane. We're talking about 10 yachts whose combined value crashes past $6 billion, owned by billionaires whose total net worth exceeds $120 billion in pure mind-bending wealth. The cheapest yacht we'll cover today still costs $440 million, which means even the bottom of this tier list would bankrupt entire cities. Number 10. Scheherazade, the mystery floating palace, worth $700 million. Imagine a yacht so secretive that even its real owner remains one of the world's biggest mysteries. Scheherazade stretches 459 feet across the Mediterranean, and what makes this vessel absolutely insane is that it reportedly belongs to Vladimir Putin himself, though officially it's registered under a complex web of shell companies that would make your head spin. The yacht features not one, but two helipads, because apparently one just isn't enough when you're allegedly running a country. Inside, there's a self-leveling pool table that adjusts to the ocean's movement, ensuring your billiards game stays perfect, even in rough seas. The master suite alone spans 4,300 square feet, which is larger than most people's entire homes. What's truly wild is the security system. It includes armor plating and bulletproof windows throughout, plus a submarine detection system that would make James Bond jealous. The yacht's gym converts into a dance floor at night, and there's a dedicated jacuzzi room with walls covered in gold mosaic tiles worth millions. The crew quarters house 94 staff members, whose annual salaries alone exceed $20 million. Every toilet seat is heated and made from rare Japanese wood. But here's the craziest part. The yacht's annual maintenance cost hits $50 million, meaning just keeping this beast afloat costs more than what most people earn in multiple lifetimes. Number 9. Prince Abdulaziz, the floating city, worth $485 million. Back in 1984, Saudi Arabia's royal family didn't just buy a yacht. They commissioned a floating kingdom that would redefine nautical excess forever. At 482 feet long, Prince Abdulaziz held the title of world's largest yacht for decades. And accounting for inflation, this masterpiece would cost over $750 million today. What sets this vessel apart is its sheer capacity. It can accommodate 64 guests in unimaginable luxury, while a crew of 65 attends to every possible whim. The yacht features a full-size hospital with an operating room, because why risk going to shore when you can have surgery on the waves? There's a cinema that seats 20 people with a screen that rises from the floor like something from a science fiction movie. The master stateroom includes a king-size bed covered in silk sheets that cost $15,000 per set and are replaced monthly. But here's where it gets absolutely bonkers. The yacht has a dedicated freezer room larger than most studio apartments, capable of storing 6 months' worth of food for everyone on board. The deck features a helicopter hangar, not just a landing pad, meaning the aircraft actually disappears into the ship. The prayer room is positioned to always face Mecca, using GPS technology that adjusts automatically as the yacht moves. Number 8. Topaz, the golden jewel, worth $527 million. When Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the billionaire who owns Manchester City Football Club, wanted a yacht, he didn't mess around. Topaz measures 483 feet and was delivered in 2012 as one of the most technologically advanced vessels ever created. What makes this yacht absolutely mind-blowing is its dual helicopter hangars that can store 2 full-size helicopters simultaneously, making aerial transportation as easy as calling an Uber. The interior design took 4 years to complete and features materials sourced from 27 different countries, including rare marble that costs $50,000 per square meter. The yacht's swimming pool has the adjustable depth floor that can rise to create a dance floor at the push of a button. There's a dedicated conference room with video conferencing capabilities that rivals Fortune 500 boardrooms. Because billion-dollar deals don't stop just because you're at sea. The master suite includes a private deck spanning 3,000 square feet with its own infinity pool and bar. What's truly insane is the yacht's range. It can travel 12,000 nautical miles without refueling, meaning you could literally sail from New York to Tokyo without stopping. The garage holds multiple tenders, jet skis, and even a mini submarine for underwater exploration. The wine cellar stores 5,000 bottles maintained at perfect temperature. Number 7. Al Said, the Sultan's treasure, worth $500 million. Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said of Oman commissioned this 508-foot monster, and it's so massive that it required special harbor modifications wherever it docked. What makes Al Said extraordinary is that it can carry 70 guests and a staggering crew of 154, meaning there are more than 2 staff members for every guest. Talk about personalized service. The yacht features a concert hall that can accommodate a 50-piece orchestra, because apparently the Sultan enjoyed live classical music while cruising the Arabian Sea. The main deck includes a helipad strong enough to land military-grade helicopters, not just the luxury civilian models most yachts accommodate. Inside, there's a marble staircase that took Italian craftsmen 18 months to install, with each step cut from a single piece of rare Carrara marble. The master bedroom suite is larger than most New York City apartments, spanning 5,000 square feet across 2 levels. But here's the absolutely crazy part. The yacht's fuel tank holds 540,000 liters of diesel, and when fully loaded, it burns through $40,000 worth of fuel every single day, just cruising at normal speed. The ship's galley can prepare meals for 220 people simultaneously, with separate kitchens for Western, Asian, and Middle Eastern cuisine. Number 6. Motor Yacht A, the sci-fi stunner, worth $440 million. When Russian billionaire Andrei Melnichenko wanted a yacht, he hired Philippe Stark to design something that looks like it sailed straight out of a dystopian future. Motor Yacht A spans 390 feet and looks more like a military stealth ship than a luxury yacht, with its dramatic angular design that turns heads everywhere it goes. What's absolutely wild about this vessel is its 3 swimming pools, one of which has a glass bottom that allows you to swim above the disco floor below. Imagine dancing while people swim overhead. The master bedroom features a rotating bed that costs $1 million by itself, positioned to give panoramic ocean views from every angle. There are 6 guest suites, each with bomb-proof glass windows that are 7 inches thick and can withstand basically anything nature throws at them. The yacht's tender garage is so massive, it holds a 30-foot speedboat, multiple jet skis, and even a small submarine for underwater adventures. But here's the insane part. The entire exterior is covered in custom mixed white paint that contains real diamond dust, making it sparkle differently than any other yacht on the planet. The bridge looks like a spaceship cockpit, with 44 computer screens controlling every aspect of the vessel. The yacht requires 42 crew members, whose annual salaries exceed $8 million combined. Number 5. Sailing Yacht A, the $578 million engineering marvel. The same Russian billionaire Andrei Melnichenko, who owns Motor Yacht A, decided one yacht wasn't enough and commissioned Sailing Yacht A, which is the world's largest sailing yacht at 469 feet. What makes this vessel absolutely insane is that it cost more than most sailing yachts, despite being powered primarily by wind thanks to its 3 carbon fiber masts that are taller than Big Ben. Each mast weighs 140 tons and stands 300 feet high, making them the tallest freestanding composite structures ever built. The yacht features an underwater observation pod where you can sit 16 feet below the waterline, watching marine life swim past in real time. The main saloon has a bomb-proof glass floor looking down into the hull, creating a vertigo-inducing effect that guests either love or hate. There's a helicopter landing pad at the stern that folds away when not in use, maintaining the yacht's sleek lines. What's truly bonkers is the anchor system. It uses a single anchor weighing 20 tons that required special engineering to deploy and retrieve. The master suite includes a private deck with a jacuzzi that's completely hidden from view when approaching the yacht. The yacht's underwater hull lighting system uses LED technology that changes colors and can create patterns visible from hundreds of feet away. Number 4. Dilbar, the record-breaking beast. Worth $800 million Russian oligarch Alisher Usmanov's Dilbar holds multiple world records that seem impossible to break, measuring 512 feet and weighing 15,917 tons, making it the heaviest yacht ever built by displacement. What's absolutely mind-blowing is its swimming pool. At 180 cubic meters, it's the largest pool ever installed on a yacht, essentially a full-size swimming pool you'd find at a resort. The yacht can accommodate 24 guests in 12 suites, but here's the crazy part. It requires a permanent crew of 96 people working in shifts, 24/7, to maintain operations. The power generation system aboard Dilbar produces enough electricity to power a small town, with 30,000 kilowatts available at any moment. There are 2 helipads, because landing one helicopter apparently wasn't complicated enough. The interior design features materials sourced from every continent, including Antarctic ice-inspired glass sculptures in the main dining room. But here's the insane part. The yacht's stabilization system uses retractable fins that extend 13 feet underwater, making it so stable that champagne glasses reportedly don't spill even in rough seas. The garage contains multiple tenders, including a 50-foot support yacht. Number 3. Kourou, Jeff Bezos' $500 million sailing paradise. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos didn't just buy a yacht. He commissioned the world's tallest sailing yacht at 417 feet, with masts reaching 230 feet skyward. What makes Kourou absolutely extraordinary is that it required a historic Dutch bridge to be partially dismantled for the yacht to leave the shipyard, causing an international incident that made global headlines. The yacht features a wooden figurehead sculpture on its bow, resembling Bezos's girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, a romantic gesture that cost more than most people's houses. Inside, there are 3 massive decks with accommodations for 18 guests in pure luxury that redefines excess. But here's where it gets crazy. Bezos also purchased a $75 million support yacht named Aveona that follows Kourou everywhere, carrying toys, tenders, helicopters, and additional staff. The support yacht alone is larger than most billionaires' primary yachts. Kourou's sails are made from custom fabric that required developing new textile technology, costing over $1 million per sail. The master suite supposedly spans an entire deck with 360-degree ocean views and a private spa. What's truly wild is the annual maintenance cost estimated at $25 million, meaning it costs nearly $70,000 daily just to keep this sailing masterpiece operational. Number 2. Azam, the Speed Demon. Worth $605 million, market value $800 million plus. Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan of the UAE commissioned Azam, and when it launched in 2013, it immediately became the world's longest yacht at 590 feet, a record it still holds today. What makes Azam absolutely insane isn't just its length, it's the fact that this massive vessel can reach 30 knots, making it one of the fastest super yachts ever built, despite being nearly 2 football fields long. The engineering required to achieve this speed cost over $200 million alone, with 4 gas turbines and 2 diesel engines, producing 94,000 horsepower combined. The yacht can accommodate 36 guests across multiple decks, designed with a French Empire interior style, featuring real gold decorations throughout. But here's the truly bonkers part. The yacht was built in just 3 years, an impossibly short timeline that required 4,000 workers operating in shifts 24/7. The yacht's draft is only 14 feet despite its massive size, allowing it to navigate shallow waters where other super yachts can't venture. Number 1. Eclipse, the $1.5 billion fortress. At sea, Roman Abramovich's Eclipse isn't just the most expensive yacht ever built. It's a floating fortress that redefines what's possible on water. At 533 feet long, this beast features security systems that sound like science fiction, including a missile detection system, armor plating around Abramovich's master suite, and bulletproof windows throughout. What's absolutely insane is the anti-paparazzi shield. Lasers that detect camera sensors and blast them with light, ruining any photographs before they're taken. The yacht has 2 helicopter pads, 24 guest cabins, 2 swimming pools. And here's the crazy part. One pool has a retractable floor that converts into a dance floor within minutes. There are 9 decks requiring a permanent crew of 70 people whose annual salaries exceed $15 million combined. The master suite is 5,000 square feet with its own deck and bulletproof panic room. The yacht's annual running costs hit $60 million, meaning it costs $164,000 every single day, whether it's moving or sitting in port. Eclipse carries enough fuel to circumnavigate the globe twice without refueling. The artwork collection on board is reportedly worth over $100 million alone, making it a floating art gallery.